Javier, please.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's a true pleasure to be with you here today, so much so that indeed I dreamt about this moment 80 times last night. And the vision that we want to share with you today is framed in the academic field of public policy research. It's a relatively new, very broad, intensely interdisciplinary field that originally focused on the actions of government, but very quickly expanded when people realized that governments alone cannot solve the most pressing problems of society. And the best way to understand what goes on in this field is by introducing a traditional character of this field. Meet Lucas. Someone all of you already know. He's a traditional researcher. Imagine he's working in a very big university in the global south, using political science methods. He's interested in how food is produced, agricultural systems, and he publishes papers, right, intensely in journals. Citation is what matters most to him. And in the process of writing these papers, he collects an enormous amount of research objects that, if we're lucky, stay in his hard drive. If not, he deletes them, right? And what's interesting here is that on the other side, beyond Lucas, we have someone like Monica. Monica has fulfilled her dream to be a mid-level government official in the very same country where Lucas investigates agricultural systems, right? And she has this need of information to design better, evidence-based policies that can benefit the population of this country in terms of food production. She's carrying this action box. She wants to translate the sort of information and evidence that people like Lucas collects into practice. And as I'm sure all of you are here aware, we have a gap between them, right? A big, white gap. And the question is, how can we fill it? Right? How can we fill this gap? We think here that there are already existing tools out there that we are exploring and combining, right, in order to create user-centered research narratives that incorporate multimedia and interactivity to adapt to the needs and informational habits of people like Monica. But we believe that the tools by themselves will still remain in the void if the researchers don't actually use them, right? And this is why we also believe in developing capabilities in the offline world. And we've carried out hands-on workshops already with researchers in policy in Sao Paulo and Berlin, inviting them to put themselves in the shoes of their big potential audiences and to discover how these tools that are already out there can help them reach the eyes and minds of people like Monica. We believe that the combination of these tools and offline capability development becomes a sort of prism, right? A nice prism that can translate the white light stemming from the knowledge creation process of people like Lucas into the sort of multicolored narratives that people like Monica can engage with and actually use in practice. And this dream we are already translating. We believe that the audience of this research is not limited to people in government like Monica, but it's actually much wider. It includes the academic peers of Lucas that might be in other disciplines, publishers that are interested in diffusing research in policy, journalists that are looking for content all the time, and common citizens that can use this information in their daily lives. And this dream we are already translating into practice ourselves by means of a prototype. It's our master's thesis at the Hertie School. We're investigating how land reform policy in Brazil can be more sustainable, bringing insights from eco-villages. And we're following this qualitative approach using qualitative data. We want to discuss this with you because we believe the qualitative world has challenges that go beyond the challenges of quantitative data approaches. And if you're interested in the details of this project, you can visit our poster. It's number 56. We've established direct contact already with a Brazilian government agency that can implement this in practice. We want to deliver a research report to them in a way that they actually use it. And we need your help to fulfill this dream. We're completely convinced with the Force 11 idea, nicely illustrated here by the same guys that are out there, of using the verb release instead of publishing, right? We think that researchers should think about releasing the entire collection of research objects that they collect. And this is why we have created Onda Politica. You can visit us on the website, read there a story of the last workshop we carried out in Berlin. We have the mission of bridging this gap between researchers and practitioners in policy. And that being said, thank you very much for this opportunity. It's truly fantastic to be here with you. And that's it.